the people that will lie without thinking about it, and when you find out, they will just move on as if it's nothing. These are character flaws. Once you get married to people like this, it's going to be difficult. I'm sure many of us know, a young man who ran for Congress is already now, indicted for many, many lies. He ran for Congress on a lie. He said about his family, lie. Talked about his mom, lie. Everything, his income, lie. Where he got money from, everything about him is lie. So the people are saying, even you yourself, are you true as a human being? Why? But these are character flaws. No matter the college degree they take, no matter how well dressed they are, once people have character flaws, it's going to be difficult for you to get over them. It's going to be difficult. So please, let's be careful that who do I marry? You must marry a lifter. You must marry a lifter. The Bible said that two is better than one because they have a reward for their labor. Two is better than one because they have a reward for their labor. Marry someone that will not bring you down. Marry someone that will not say, oh, now that we are married, we need to sell your house. When you came, I had a house. Marry someone that will encourage you to do better and better. I find it ironical that some people, they marry in church, and once they get married, they tell their wife, don't work again in church, don't work again for God. You better working, serving. It's your insecurity that is the problem. So you deal with your insecurity. Oh, she spent so much time after service when she will have gone home. It's in your insecurity. It was while she was spending so much time in church that you were able to have access to talk to her. If I can remind you. So don't marry someone who will not lift you up. Marry someone that will encourage you and say, oh, you need to go to school again. You need to do something about your career. You need to do something about this. You need to do something about your family. You need to do something about your brothers and your sisters and your siblings. A lifter, somebody that will help you. Somebody that will rejoice at your promotion, not somebody that will be snaring when you say you have been promoted and they're asking you, are you the only one in that place? How come they're promoting you every year? Who do I marry? You must marry someone that is stable and faithful. Someone that is stable and faithful. I'm telling you, Proverbs 26 says most men will proclaim each his own goodness, but who can find a faithful man? Everybody will talk good about themselves, but wait until we require something of them. Who can find a faithful man? I'm not talking about, in terms of material things, but are you stable in your ways? When you tell us something, do we find you doing that something? Are you stable? Can you be relied upon? Can you be trusted? I've had people say something, oh, they stepped out just because, oh, their wife was not this. Can we find you faithful? Can we find you faithful? If you are not faithful at home, how can you be faithful with every other thing? Let's be careful who we marry. Let's watch out. How is this guy faithful? Does he do what he's supposed to do at the time he's supposed to do it? Can we send a message to this guy and he will deliver the message? Can we give him money and he will not spend the money and come home giving excuses? I'm talking about faithfulness and being stable, because an unstable man cannot be trusted in any way, and he cannot receive anything from God. That's scripture. So let's be careful. Who do you marry? Next, who do I marry? Marry someone who is hospitable. Hospitable. The case of Rebecca comes to mind. How was Abraham's servant able to confirm that Rebecca is the person that will marry Isaac? How? Why? Because the man prayed to God and said, please, whoever gives me water at this well and gives even my animals water at this well is that person. Can you be hospitable? Can people come home and say, I'm sure so and so's spouse will get us some food? Many years ago, some of my friends came to town, and these are big boys, I mean big boys, big boys, and they came to town, they called me and I said, where are you guys? They said, oh, we're in a hotel, somewhere not too far from you. I said, my home is not far from there, I can pick you up. So I went to pick them up. So this was like maybe 10 o'clock. I got to their hotel and I said, you guys, what's happening? Have you eaten? Have you what? They said, you know what? Our flight arrived late and we're going to spend a day or two in America and then we'll be off. I said, I'm sure you are hungry for some home food. They say, if you can get home food, we'll be lucky. That'll be good. That'll be good. I called my wife. I said, I'm bringing them home. Can you please make some food? This was 10 o'clock. She didn't speak any English. She got the food ready. You are wondering why you're having problem in your home. You are not hospitable. When those guys came and they made the food, they actually said this while I was there, and they told my wife there. They said, you have surprised us. We never thought an American wife, any wife in America, we can say cook food for us in less than how many minutes, and you got this together. We want to thank you for being hospitable. When you are hospitable, you entertain angels at times. So let's be careful. Marry somebody who is hospitable, not somebody that people are afraid to come to your home, not somebody that nobody wants to, hang around you. Since you got married, all of a sudden, all the siblings or friends of your spouse, they've stopped coming to your home. Check yourself in the mirror. Are you hospitable? I hope you have been blessed today, and next time it's going to be more wonderful than today. I'll see you at Insight with PT.
Thank you for watching and listening to Insight with PT, our weekly podcast streaming every week at the same time. Join us next week for the continuation of this program.